All right, everybody, welcome into the very early morning stream. Got to move some things around so we can stream early this morning. I am right now trying to do Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's EZA on this brand new global account, which is probably pretty much is going to serve as my extension of my main global account. So if I can't get the summons on my main account, I'm probably just going to dip into this one and try to get the character that I couldn't get, which I did get LR Int Super Saiyan Gohan. So I'm trying to do a couple of things since this GDC celebration is indefinitely finally slowing down a little bit. But we are trying to get all the characters easy and done that's in the celebration. We're also trying to also get characters that are also, available to us. I think I don't need any other characters outside of Tech Ultimate Gohan from the new banner with Gohan on it. I did put Gohan, yeah. So we got the Super Saiyan Kid Duo, LR Omega, Tao, the Super Saiyan 4s, the Super Saiyan Trio, Diamond Vegeta, Physical Vegeta Blue, who needs to be Super Easy Aid, Super Saiyan 4 Goku that needs to be Super Easy Aid, Gotenks, Fat Boo, Int Buhan, Tech UI, Zamasu, Vegeta, Boo. I'm trying to figure out, I'm missing the Super Saiyan 10th year anniversary Vegito. I think that's definitely one of the characters that I need that I am missing. I don't have any other Brolys, so that's something I'm going to have to circle back on. I don't have Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku yet, so I'll probably need to roll to see if I can get him. I really don't need the Gammas, but oh, well. All right. We got a Hercule and Boo ride in, so that's always a good thing to see. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Ooh, Super Saiyan 4 Goku means we got something good. Hopefully he has multiple units on this banner. I really just need the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Ooh, a Tech Broly. That's a very super rare yellow coin LR to pull. In a pool of LRs. Lock him in. Okay, that is Pan and Trunks. What do we get from this? Okay, probably nothing, but we do have a free roll on the other side of this summon too. I don't think this is gonna land us anybody. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't think so. Okay, so now let's get, oh, I forgot you only do the 3. Yeah, the 3+1 is over with. Dang, that sucks. I don't know why they had the 3 summons available and then they don't give you the roll, which is stupid. Okay. Ticket hunting. Where are we? Okay, so we need 4 tickets from right there. I did do 1 thing over here, so now we have 2. So now we need 4 more done. So let's go clear stage 10. It'll be divine. Or you know what we really need? We need clarification on where is it? On these, go back. Where is it? Is it on this one? Here. These summon points. When in the hell is Dokkan gonna let us use these summon points? Like, we have them in game, we can't use them still. I know a lot of people have probably racked up on those skill points. They said we were going to be able to use them, but we still have not been able to use them. So, Dokkan, don't forget that you have given us skill points and we can still not use them, bruh. Just, in case you forgot about your own system that you put into place. Just thought y'all might want to remember and revisit that, because a lot of us have a lot of summon points and we still cannot use them. So I don't know, bruh. Would be cool to use them. I don't know if we can just pick characters like we can with coins, or they give us tickets to go summon again. I don't really know what I forgot. It's been so long. I don't even know what the heck they're even for. Like, I just know we get them from, imagine summoning so hard on the Mercenary Tau banner and not being able to use the summon points. Like, to this day, like, we cannot use the summon points. Like, I'm gonna have to look this up and see if we have like more data on. I should ask Proton, like, where in the data are we supposed to use these summon points? Because we legit just don't have a use for them in game still. I wonder what they would even be. Okay, it has to be on special items because these are tickets. Would they be here? No. So these summon points are not even on this side, which is still so crazy. Like, why do we have summon points and we still cannot use them? Absolutely makes zero sense. Act, awakening, potential, special, stickers, support memories, training items. I'm gonna try treasure items, because technically they will be probably used in the barber shop at some point, we think. All right, so I cleared stage 1 and I'm going to then exit out of here because I only came here to get the tickets. So let's dip out. Abandoned quest. We have cleared what we came here to clear. We got the ticket for that. Back out, and now let's go do stage. Well, we do need to clear this one too. I don't have the button. Let me go to Zenny, get the button, dip back out. Then let's go over here. Let's go to Zamasu. And we should be able to clear with this team, because this event is not that hard. Just when you get to the very last part is when it gets very hard. And as you guys can see, the strongest team that I can build at this point in time is just Bond the Parent Child, which, funny enough, is still like one of the strongest teams in Dokkan. They just refuse, and it's so strong that they refuse to give us a new leader, which is so crazy. Like, this category still to this day only has one leader, and it is, you know, obviously Vegeta and Trunks. Okay, so I finally found the summon point, and it is right here. And it literally says a treasure you can acquire through specified summons can be used at Baba's shop. And we still have not been able to use this particular item yet in the Baba shop. I don't know when they're going to turn this on. I still believe, I confidently believe that they forgot about it. Like, for real, I really think they forgot about it, because there's no reason that we still do not have access to the summon points. Dokkan's logic never ceases to amaze me, because everything they do is just, I love Dokkan, but decisions are just dumb, especially when they involve a new summon currency, because they always find a way to introduce something cool and either delay the release of it or never bring it out to begin with. But I could have sworn, if I'm going off of my memory, they said that they will allow us to use the summon points during this global Dokkan celebration. We are in the EX part and still not able to use the points yet. Still, I don't get it. And on top of that, Unless they're trying to save it for the new Tanabata celebration that's going to be coming up very soon, like next month. I hope I don't get one hit. Okay, good. Yeah, next month is going to be our new worldwide slash Tanabata celebration. Even though we're in the worldwide celebration right now, they just rebranded everything and finally acknowledging that it is a new, not really new, but they're acknowledging that it is an anniversary, celebration. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Dang, it's not strong enough to take this guy out. That's crazy. It doesn't matter. Let's clear this as fast as possible. Yeah, this isn't really hard whatsoever. So when you get to the final stage, and I don't think, no, this isn't it, because we will get the we will get the actual little thing that shows up when, I think it's like what, the Kai and Zamasu that come up. Thank for G and Trunks 9 slot 1, that's fine. Is it one of those difficulty things? I'm trying to speed through this as fast as possible to get some tickets. Because I see what particular units that I don't have and I want to rack up on. Because I need, I don't have the LR gods yet. Yeah, I don't have them. I do have LR Omega, but I don't. Let me look at this banner. Because I really want to get every single Dokkan Fest that I can. Obviously, this is a brand new account, so I want to get every Dokkan Festival character that I can get. I do. Oh, I have everybody on LR Omega's banner except for Super Saiyan, Goku, Vegito, Int Broly, and AGL Broly. Those are the only 3 Dokkan Festival characters I'm missing on Omega's banner. Who am I missing on the blue Goku and Vegeta's banner? Just the LR gods. That's the only character I'm missing. It's just the tech gods. That's crazy. I literally got every single character but the tech gods. Okay. So Carnival, I am literally going to be Carnival LR hunting. Because I don't have Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I can't really make a good GT Heroes team at this point in time. Which is a team that I want to build. I don't have Rose yet. I do have Future Gohan. I don't have LR Zamasu. I need Rose, Zamasu, and Gogeta. I don't really need Gogeta, but those 3. I really want the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just for the simple fact of how broken he is. How far do I want to go on this banner? I do need Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I'm gonna look at my account after I get done with this, because I need to figure out which. Oh, bro, I brought the free. Bro, okay, whatever. I know for a fact I brought the stupid thing with me. I know I did. I know I brought the freaking item with me because I bought it and put whatever. Doesn't matter. Now this is 1,000 times harder than what it has to be now. Just to get this ticket. All right, so hopefully we can survive. No. If we don't use the button, we actually have to beat it, right? Because we go through stage 1 of him just being invincible, and I think the next phases after this, I think we can start damaging, which is crazy because the SDR Blue Vegeta does a bunch of crits. and a bunch of damage. We can't do anything because I don't have the button, which is doable, chat. You can beat this event without the button. It just makes it 1,000 times easier because he hits dumb hard. Like, let's see, 64, 74, and he just dodged. Like, look at that, 47 million guaranteed crit in slot 3. He just does nothing because turn 1 this Zamasu fight is just ridiculous. And word on the block, chat, is that Gohan is #1, which is crazy to think about. But when you read Gohan's passive skills, bro, it does. I mean, I could pop the Beast Gohan active skill, but if Zamasu does this super and hits everybody, it doesn't really matter. Bro, I'm trying so hard to play this game. I have 0 ideas where to even start or anything. You know what's so crazy, bro? I have an entire playlist just for that. But guess what? I might have to make a new one because the game keeps changing. Like, Dokkan has power crept the crap out of new characters and everything this entire celebration, bro. Like, every time we think we have an idea of what this entire of what this game is, they just keep doing stuff. Like, I can't tell you how many times that the meta has shifted. This celebration alone, the meta has shifted probably. See, look at that bullshit. All because I didn't bring the stupid Zeno. Okay, I'm making sure. Give me the button, bro. All right. That was actually a lot harder than what it was supposed to be. But I know at some point I'm going to have to like do an entirely new beginner's guide, up to date, because of what this celebration alone has done. But if you go to the home page, I'm trying to find, where is my stuff? Because I don't even know where all of my stuff is. I know when you click on my home profile on this YouTube channel, I have everything there. Here it is. Okay. Crap. Yeah, I don't have, of course I don't have it up to date, because oh my gosh, dude. Because everything that I can say is like a beginner's guide for right now is it's so ridiculous. Do I even have, didn't I do one? I could have sworn I probably did a newer one. Okay. I need to update this because this is okay. No, never mind. All right, so I got the global Dokkan account grind. I got the vault, the 2025 global Dokkan campaign. Then I might have to do a whole new beginner's guide because everything in this game is so differently. Everything is so different right now, and my family is about to piss me off because everybody's loud for like no reason at all, bruh. I need like my own studio just to finally do everything in peace and quiet. All right, let me see. I might have to do like, all right, yeah. So, all right, so after I do this ticket thing, I'm just gonna have to just record a new beginner's guide just for this particular video alone, because not video, but for this celebration alone, because just for the sheer amount of different stuff that has gone on in this game since this celebration started is just beyond me, bro. Like everything that has been done is it's so crazy because like I said, they shifted the meta so many times during this celebration that everything that could have been said before LR Gohan dropped needs to be updated. Like that's how crazy everything is. Oh, you know what? I might need to do like a top 10 LR video just from the LRs released this year. Like top 10 best LRs in year 10 of Dokkan Battle right now. That's probably what I gotta do, revamp it because it's reached its 10-year mark. No, so basically the 10-year has already came, the anniversary for it, and there was just one character that was clearly number one. One was clearly number one, then there was another one you could say was number one. But at this point in time, I already have, what's up Aaron Yeager? I already have LR Gohan Goten the Trunks already. But yeah, like everything that we've known is just different because how we started this year is not where we are right now. Like that tech Super Saiyan Vegito card that was running the game for the entire anniversary up until right now, he is no longer, no way is he number one, which is so crazy to me. He's just not number one at all anymore, and it is just so ridiculous that he's just not number one. Wow, but I'm skipping. Of course, everybody is gonna skip, which is fine. But Gohan, that entire LR is probably number one right now. Like everyone is gonna skip, but this character by himself might be the best LR in the game, bar none. And I'm talking about the Gohan portion. The LR Int Gohan might be the best character in the entire game right now. LR Gogeta is taking a hit right now. He is. He's taking a hit. And when I noticed that he didn't have any defensive raising stuff, hey, appreciate the new sub. Voxes, appreciate that. Welcome into the smooth crew. But yeah, I have, hold on, let me just drop. This will obviously get updated today because after I get these tickets, I have to get the ticket so that I can add it into this new one. But you could look at what I did during the 10th year anniversary. Like this is what was done for the 10th year anniversary and how to, you know, get into the game and get started. It is now not the exact same advice you can follow now because it's so vastly different, bro. It's criminal how different everything is right now. Very criminal. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Like they still, I guess the first turn, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, whatever. By now or later in the future also, I don't think they'll be able to power creep this new Gohan. I don't see it. I don't see them being able to power creep. So like the character LR Int Gohan, I'm just gonna focus just on Int Gohan himself, which he also has the same problem. Actually, no, he doesn't. Well, no, he doesn't. Because, all right, I'm just going to have to explain. I'm glad you guys are bringing up all of these questions because they need to be answered today. They all need to be answered today. And guess what? I don't have a whole lot of time, but I got time. You feel me? But I'm so glad all of this is brought up so that I can actually talk about some stuff and actually do like an updated beginner's guide, because the streets need it. Like the streets need everything. And the crazy part is I can actually talk to you guys about this just for the simple fact that this is a brand new account that we are playing on right now. So that's kind of like where we're at. So we did get that done. Now let's go claim some more tickets. Boom, boom. How many do I have? I should have 10, or if not, a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so we do have enough to summon on right there. Okay, cool. What up for Second Ace? Welcome into the stream, brother. We're about to do a updated beginner's guide for Dokkan Battle because of how the meta has shifted. Oh, let me grab because this would not be a good enough guide if we do not include. We have 3 units that all have a claim to be #1 in the game. I still think Fuse Fighters is probably the best category in the game. Yes, it is. Oh, this game is so silly. Oh my gosh, it's so silly. All right, chat. Lock in, lock in. I can't talk to y'all. We're about to be in recording mode, all right? 3, 2, 1. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Smooth coming at you with another smooth YouTube video. This is going to be an updated beginner's guide for the EX part of the Global Dokkan Celebration. It's been brought up in my chat. We are live about where do we start in this game. If you start right now, this is August 9th, 8:04 a.m. If you load the game up, log into the game, what is the first thing you do? The first thing you have to do is get all the panel missions done when you first enter the Dokkan game, because I'm just going to use one of my videos as an example, because I just recently did, which I need to bring this up to the forefront because this is like the most recent video. Oh my gosh, I had to redo the ranking summonable all units. I spent almost 30 minutes ranking, like doing all of this, and I had to redo it. But this video right here in particular, shut up, you. So when you load the game up, you have to build this Saiyan Saga team. You absolutely must, because the game will not let you do anything until you do it. Funny enough, this is during the Golden Week. This is Golden Week I did this video. And this is just showing everybody how to build the free-to-play characters and whatnot. So I would recommend checking out this video and just build the Saiyan Saga team. You have to. You have to build them. Like, Dokkan won't let you play the game until you do it. After you do that, then I would highly suggest, let's switch over to the game real quick. I would highly suggest going into event. And once you, no, wrong place. Once you get the options open, I would highly recommend over here to the left-hand corner doing Quest Dokkan Story. You would do all of this. This is how you get Dragon Stones very quickly. I would just recommend just doing this. When you open this up, you have a lot of chances to get Dragon Stones. And then also there will be, when you hit the home button and you see the missions tab over here under Giru's circle or Giru's guide, there will be missions over here between Korin and King Kai. Those will be extra missions you can get with extra Dragon Stones, but your main goal is to get Dragon Stones. But you have to do the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team, and you have to do all the panel missions that are located over here. As you can see, this beginner's thing right here, I think you have to get to panel 4 where I am clicking on right here. You have to get to panel 4, and I think that's when you basically unlock the quest mode store. It's either 3 or 4. Just trying to go off of my memory. But after you get that far, then you can just kind of just punch through the game as much as possible. Now, let's go over banners, because you have to obviously do all of this just to summon. If you have a brand new account, it is always very important to always go for Dokkan Festival characters first. It's always important. We do have Carnival LRs, like this is the tier. You have Dokkan Fest, you have Carnival LRs, and then you have the Yellow Coin LRs. And Yellow Coin LRs are exactly what you think that they are. So let me go over the treasure. Let's explain this real quick. So Dokkan Festival characters are always going to be red coins in the game. The Carnival LRs are this teal coin. It's been released 3 years ago. It's 3 years ago, right? With Goku. Oh, let me pull this up real quick. I don't want to lie, but Super Saiyan Goku and Cooler, Metal Cooler came out with this. Let me look up Super Saiyans real quick. Super Saiyan Goku, when did you drop? You dropped, yeah. So almost 3. He's approaching 3 years. Be on the lookout for this boy, the Super Easy A, not Super Easy A, but Easy A next month. Just be on the lookout for him. I don't even know if he's available on, is he available on banners? This is like the wildest segue and totally off subject, but since he is here, yeah, I don't think is he unfeatured? PyCon is unfeatured. Hold on, chat. PyCon is unfeatured. Tien is unfeatured. By the way, Tien was a top 10 LR in the game before this celebration started, by the way. Just want to throw that in there. So if you magically pull him during this celebration, that's a huge dub. And this global account does have Tien on it. Where could I find, is he on here? Because those are like, I just passed by like 2 or 3 Carnival LRs on this banner. Okay, so he's not on here. The fact that Goku is not on here is leading me to believe that he might be on the next banner coming up in the next big celebration, because that's a Yellow Coin LR, Yellow Coin. PyCon and Tien being on here is so crazy. Like, these are the newest Carnival LRs and they're just here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me triple check. That's Gogeta. Where is Rose's banner? Guys, this is just the hugest segue, taking me off of my train of thought type of thing that's going on. See, I see Tien and PyCon. So you cannot get that Super Saiyan Gohan, the Super Saiyan Goku, or the Metal Cooler, which again is leading me to believe that the next big celebration coming up, they could look at that. There's Hidden God Goku, there's Janemba. These are all Yellow Coin LRs. That's crazy. Okay, keep that in mind. If you see him, just lock in with that idea. But the teal coin LRs, as you can see, this is like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. This is Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which this is one of the most important characters. If you pull him, that's another dub. He is super important. And then of course, the blue dragon coins you can get are from banners like this. Wait, no, there's not. If you see a support banner would look like this, where you only spend 30 dragon stones, and that's what you'll use to get, you know, these Kais from, but it's like the worst banner you can summon on. All right, now I got all of that out of the way. Now let's just go to which banners is actually the best to summon on, because let's just keep it a buck. You have to summon on all of. It's so stupid. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know you have to gather like all the cards to basically build Exodia. This is kind of the same thing, but it's spread out on different banners, which is, it's very trash. And do never forget that this is a gacha game and they want you to spend money, but your advantage of being a new player is that you know exactly what to summon on. You know what to summon on and you know what to go for. So let's go over these banners real quick, starting with the first Dokkan Battle, Dokkan Fest LR banner, starting of this celebration and what to summon for. Obviously, summon for the blue Goku and Vegeta. Then you have this 10th anniversary LR that is a support nuke. You have Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan's his aging of this game needs to be studied. He's still good now. You can probably still use it. I don't know how good he is on the new stuff, but this guy released last year. He is officially a full year old. He has not been power crept yet. Kinda. But when I say power crept yet, I mean you can't use him at all. He's still usable. And I'm just gonna have to prove it at some point. But he's still usable to this day. If you have Beast Gohan on your account, look at all the teams he's on. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 15, 16. He's on 16 teams. And they're all good. Superheroes is usable. Entrusted Will is usable. Full Power with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is usable. Exploding Rage, iffy. Bond of Parent and Child just got brought back because the only leader of that team is good again. Earth Protecting Heroes is busted, just with like Earth-bred fighters and Earth Protecting Heroes is so busted. The only thing Earth Protecting Heroes and Earth-bred fighters have what they differentiate themselves from is adding characters like Gogeta. There's a Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's basically you just add Gogetas on this team. That's basically what Earth Protecting Heroes is. You're just adding Gogetas to the team. I don't think this is like the only Vegito on this team. I think so. Yeah, that's the only Vegito on this team. But nonetheless, I'm still kind of going all over the place. But I want to specify like characters that are just so good. If you pull them, they're great. Like Blue Goku and Vegeta, this Super Saiyan Vegeta that does fuse into Gogeta, this Beast Gohan, this Vegeta and Trunks, and then the LR gods. These two guys down here are good if you super easy A them. Rose is a defensive unit. This guy is just a countering critting machine. But out of all the characters you need to aim for, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta is the most important character on this entire banner to pull. They are just ridiculous. Do I have to touch them on the LR thing? Hold on, chat. All right, let's go here. Okay, yeah, now we can click on the category and their team. So this is their team. I'm just gonna point out every important. I laugh because every single LR that just came out is on this team. All 4. I'm missing an LR. Who are we missing? Omega. Yeah, Omega's not on this team, but duh, because he's a villain. But all 4 LR, 4 out of 5 is on this freaking category. So the leader themselves, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the new Gohan, and Rose, like this entire front row is your team. This entire front row. This is a team right here. Because he leads what they lead, Future Saga and Fuse Fighters, Final Trump Card, Bond of Parent and Child. This is probably the best leader skill in the game right now because of the starting 6, right? I haven't even touched what other characters are even down here. This character just received the most insane and unique skill in Dokkan Battle. And it's for long fights, which we have red zone fights. We have Festival of Battle. If you haven't completed that yet, we do have the Shadow Dragons boss rush. Any boss rush at this point can be completely fodderized with this character. Now they stack attack and defense on their 12 key, on an 18 key. I wish they would have gave them greatly raise and then just gave them stacking down here, but it is what it is. Raising allies attack and defense by 5% in battle doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it is. It's ridiculously powerful when you're in long events like Festival of Battles, the Boss Rush, the Red Zone stages that we got during the 10th anniversary. Having them in slot 1, which where is their slot 1 ability? Attack and defense 200% and they get 30% damage reduction just being a slot 1 and stacking is ridiculous. Because think about it, every single turn that the battle goes on, you're attacking on 5%, 5%, 5%. So 1, 3, 5, 7. By the time you make it to 7, you probably can't see. By the time you make it to phase 7, turn 7, that's 20% throughout the entire team. Which, by the way, just think about it. Adding 20% attacking defense to Gohan, Gogeta, Rose, these douchebags over here who take so long to freaking build up. And they're also, I think they're giving it to them. Well, it just says allies, so that does not buff them directly. But think about giving that to the LR gods, the LR Super Saiyan 4s. It's just so ridiculous. But this, I'm not going to scroll down because the first, let me see, 6 times 3 is 18. This entire first row is all you need to know of how broken this guy's leader skill is. So he's just one of the most important LRs to get. Just one. Funny enough, the top 3 characters are right here. it's so funny that the top 3 LRs in this game right now is right here. If that gives you any indication of how important this guy's leader skill is, the top 3 characters are literally right here. Like, look no further than right here. Like, I don't know how much more convincing you need, but yeah. Let's go over the character real quick. They greatly raise attack. They greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. On their 12 key and the 18 key, they just greatly stack attack. And then in slot 1, they raise defensive. It raises allies defense by 60% for 1 turn. So putting them in slot 1 is just so ridiculous. Now I need to explain the Vegito active skill because there are 2 active skills in this LR. By the way, chat, I mean, do I need to specify how important this character alone is? This is the most important character in this entire game. 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24, 25, 26. They're on 26 categories in this entire game. 26. That's a lot. That means every single category you see, they are on it, right? And on top of that, they both have incredible active skills. So if you use the blue Vegito active skill right here, it does raise, the attack of this particular card or Vegeta 300%. And then it buffs attack and defense 20%. And they can nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit in battle. So essentially, if you do the Vegito Blue's active skill, you get a 300% attack increase for that turn and that turn only. And then you raise attack and defense 20% on this character. Plus, if you are in a stage where there is dodge cancellation, which there's new ones, it only affects him. It is not the exact same thing as Tech UI Goku, who does this with his domain. It is not the exact same thing. I thought it was. It is not. So this guy, if you ever get him, if you're still new to the game and you're still watching this video at a later date, if you ever get this particular character, his domain lifts the dodge nullification. It says right here, superclass enemies and allies can nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit, making it possible to evade these attacks. It cancels dodge cancellation. That's all it does in a short sum. But this only works for this Goku because his kit and Vegeta It's heavily on damage reduction and dodging. Now, speaking of Vegeta, his entire kit is different. His active skill is also different. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think Vegeta has the better active skill because he guards all attacks. Future Saga category allies get attacking defense 15%. Let's just pull up Future Saga real quick because Future Saga obviously got buffed too. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He did get a super easy A. And then all the clones. Future Saga got buffed, but I wouldn't call it like a top team just looking at the rest of his. On the villain side, Future Saga is up. Future Saga is up tremendously on the villain side because you have this new Rose, and then LR and Zamasu Easy A, and then you have the clones. This guy does have a very decent Easy A too. I can't say Rose is good because he does have a limited time buff that makes his defense a little bit better. But outside of that, if he doesn't get hit, he's very good too. So you have to also think about that. But Future Saga is in a better place, but it still is not, to me, top tier. But if you think about that though, Future Saga category allies attack and defense 15%. So think about adding that on the character itself and then Vegeta and Trunks, because you're always probably going to be running Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue, and then this character side by side. Now I'm making this beginner's guide video, and guess what? We still have easy A's and super easy A's to go through, which is still beyond me and still crazy. Then you get a plus an additional defense 10% for characters who belong to the bonded parent and child category for 4 turns. So, in theory, this guy gets 25% defense, and then they get 25% defense for 4 turns, which is just ridiculous. This, to me, is like from a free-to-play new account perspective, this is probably the most important LR to get on your account right now, bar none. This is the most important LR to get. There is no debate or no discussion. Like, as far as their leader skill, their kit, and how they perform, they're just overall the best LR to get for a new account, and they're the most important LR to have on your account. They can carry and they can do a whole lot of shenanigans in this game. Bro, they lead Fuse Fighters. I'm gonna begin and end with that. They lead Fuse Fighters. Fuse Fighters by itself is probably, arguably, the best team in Dokkan Battle, just to drive the narrative home that this is the best LR in the game, because you have, funny enough, Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Goku and Vegeta, Rose, the 10th year anniversary LRs, the 7th anniversary LR that got his Easy A, the Super Saiyan guys down here, Fusamasu was here, Gotenks is here. Like, look at this category. It is so ridiculous. I mean, obviously, when you go past the top characters, it doesn't, but guess what? Look at this, Kellen Caulifla. Amazing Easy A that we just got at Golden Week. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, amazing. They made him into what we thought we needed from him. You can build Fuse Fighters, and it's just crazy. This guy has not Super Easy A yet. This guy did Super Easy A. He's Super Easy A. He's Super Easy A, but you're not running him. But I'm just letting you guys know that is the most important LR ever. I went through that long explanation to drive home the idea that that's the best, the best LR you can pick. Now, I want to go through these banners in order. So let me go back down here to Rose. Now I'm going to start moving fast and trying to explain all this. I had to do a long soapbox and explain all of that. They move. Okay, here we go. So, if you want to go the Rose route, he only leads super bosses, but he is on a bunch of teams. But on this banner, as of right now, today, August 9th, the important characters to have is Rose. This Frieza does suck, but his leader skill and how many teams they are on is ridiculous because Frieza and Goku give themselves a bunch of teams to be on. Like, imagine doing a pure sand run, but you have Wicked Blood. Hold up, wait, hold up, whoa, hold up. It's a bad explanation. Okay, now look at how many teams this is. This is 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. This is 24 teams. This is a team building game, so you always want to go for the character that is on the highest amount of teams. That's how good they are. That's how, you know, the longevity and everything else that goes into a team building game like this. You want to give yourself as much options as possible across a lot of teams. This is 24 characters. Goku is now on Wicked Bloodline. Frieza is now on Pure Saiyans and Kamehameha. Like, this is the most absurd LR we've ever seen. But Frieza does suck. Goku is good, but Frieza sucks. Blue Vegeta, his leader skill and his unit super attack with any Goku in the game is the only thing he's good for. He just sucks. This Tech Broly has replaced Tech Ultimate Gohan as my favorite character in the entire game. This Tech Broly is just, I've never lost a fight when I brought Tech Broly to this day. And he released almost a year ago. To this day, if I have brought Tech Broly, I have not lost a fight, and it was Tech Broly's fault. I'll just say that. Gogeta sucks. He needs a full dodge build, or he just automatically outright sucks. Future Gohan is still very usable, especially with all of the Future Saga buffs that are circling around right now. So he's good. And then you have Zamasu. This is not a new banner type of banner you want to go on, but you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that are very important right now to grab. But you know, you won't. I would recommend Dokkan Festival banners first. It's just the smartest thing to do. Like, if you're a new player, you can use your Dragon Stones on the Dokkan Festival banners, which is, oh my gosh, I did so much yapping. Which is crap. And I have to go find it again. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right, so obviously this Blue Goku and then this LR Mega Shenron are the most important banners to summon on. LR Mega by himself, it takes an act of Congress to build up his team in particular, because you need a lot of villain characters. But his team is very good. You just have to, as a new player, build it up. And they've given you a lot of options. It's just a lot of build up. Super class characters and teams are always going to get the bulk of the good treatment at all times. This is the only time that we get good villain characters. So you have our LR Mega Shenron, you have Broly, Zamasu. This M Broly has always been good. Another character with the Tech Broly, I've never lost a fight with when I brought them. Now, when I say I never lost a fight with them, I'm saying that they have never been the reason I've lost a fight. It's always been someone else on their team. But this particular banner is very, very good. Characters to grab right now would be LR Omega Shenron until you build up his team. Super Saiyan Goku, Vegito right here. Definitely the Super Saiyan 4s. You gotta grab them. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Pan is very good for GT heroes, but you know, she's dodge or die. And then they release another GT Pan that's even better than her. Don't ask me why. They easy a physical Pan that's even better than her. This Tech Gogeta is, you either have them or you don't. Doesn't really affect your account overall. They're just very useful to have. But they easy ate last year, and personally, I don't really view them as being high. But they are very good on Fuse Fighters. If you get them, they are very good on Fuse Fighters. Let me go over. All right, so Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's banner. You have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is the better of the Carnival LR banners, but you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, arguably top 2 or 3. Which probably, I get to that later. But Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you have Gohan, you have the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is probably, outside of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, this guy is the most important LR to grab this year, period, bar none. Because you know why? We do not have Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku in the game yet. When he comes, Grade 8 power is just going to be, Grade 8 power right now as a team is overwhelmingly like one of the best teams in Dokkan right now. Just overwhelmingly the best team. But this guy in particular, when he comes out, you're always stacking attack and defense. You're just stacking. And this guy raises allies attack and defense by 44% for 2 turns. So you want to put him in slot 2. Do not put him in slot 1, put him in slot 2. And this bad boy buffs power beyond Super Saiyan or Grade 8 power category allies, defense 70% and 10% damage reduction. This does not go away. Anything you see that is basic effects, that means this is always going to be happening at all times. And he guards, but please put him in slot 2. Just don't do it to yourself. Put him in slot 2. He's not a slot 1. He's a slot 2. And he also has this ridiculous crap right here. He heals. He's like one of the strongest LR cards that I've ever seen that has built-in heal. Matter of fact, he is the only super class character that has a built-in heal. He is the only one. Villain units like Boo's and Rose and Zamasu characters, those are the only characters that have like any type of healing. It's always been villain characters. This is the only character, you know, outside of fusing and healing. This bad boy heals every single turn that you have 44% or less at the start of battle. So you always have a built-in heal, and he stacks and he buffs the like power beyond Super Saiyan and Giant 8 power. I can just quickly just show you guys like these like 2 categories, period, bar none. Like Giant 8 power is so much better now than it was during the 10th year anniversary because we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got his Easy A. Then we got Super Easy A's for the year 2 characters. This Goku and this Vegeta were the Dokkan 2nd year anniversary units that released. They got a buff. This little cheeky bastard right here, this guy Super Baby 2 is so good, but you can't use him in most fights because he has a nuking ability in his leader skill, and Dokkan just sees fit to just get rid of every single character in the game that has that, and it's just so ridiculous. But LR Mega Shenron's banner, you want to go, like I said, for LR Mega Shenron, definitely grab this Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta. He covers so many of the teams. The Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If you can grab Buhan, that's a dub. And Int Broly. If you get this Broly is not like important. Zamasu has been one of my favorite villain units to ever release because his domain is just so OP. But AGL Broly, like, you could pass. Like, you can use him in like older content. If you're a new account, you can use him in older content. He'll dominate it just fine. But I mean, he'll just get demolished and everything else. Okay, so now I went over banners. I went over how to use the Dragon Stones. Now we need to get to the best teams in Dokkan Battle right now, which is probably just going to be an extra. This at this point, this is bonus content for the video that I'm probably just gonna take. I'm gonna take this out and probably make it its own separate video anyway, but this is just gonna be added additions to this. The best teams in Dokkan Battle right now, August 9th, 2025, right now. I'm gonna do top 5. I'm not even gonna worry about, no, I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do 10 right off the bat. Now, what makes your category good is that you have a dominant leader. You have a legit leader right now that you can use, that you can just select that leader, not build around the team and not use that leader skill. No. That is cheating. We're going to be talking about the characters that lead their team, and their team is overwhelmingly very good. So I am going to pause this part of the video, and only people who are live can watch this. So obviously we're going to grab Fuse Fighters. We're going to grab, I don't think Realm of Gods, Giant 8 Power, I think Full Power. I'm going to grab all of the characters off the top of my head that I think are good. Just off the top of my head. Bottom Parent Child, duh. Earth Protecting Heroes, absolutely. I think Inhuman Deeds got good too because of Omega. Battle Fate, oh my gosh, yeah. Battle Fate is definitely good now. Yep. Who else? Gunshot Successors, Earthbred Fighters. I'll put tournament participants because that includes all the Universal Survival Saga characters. GT bosses probably needs a little bit more help. Let me just put them up there. Super bosses would just be incredible if they had more help. What's on Power Beyond Super Saiyan? They don't have a good leader. Dang. They don't have a good leader yet. Is Shadow Dragon Saga good? Nope. No. Oh, GT Heroes. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot them. That would have been so stupid if I would have left them off. Movie bosses are still pretty good. Do I dare bring up Hybrid Saiyans as a top team? Do I just dare bring that up? Oh my gosh, Super Saiyans are still good too. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good with just that right there. All right, cool. So I don't know how many teams I grabbed, but I was just going just off of the top of the dome with this one, chat. But Fuse Fighters to me is probably just overwhelmingly the best team in Dokkan Battle right now. I went over it in, good length of, the video already, but these are like all of the top teams in Dokkan Battle right now, but just Fuse Fighters just overwhelmingly the best team in here. You have everything you need to survive. You have turn 1 damage reduction. You have healing. You have support. You have everything you need in a team. Just like quickly go over Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta. They're just overwhelmingly like one of the best LRs to ever been released in Dokkan Battle. Just your overall utility. Like if you say they're not number 1, then you haven't used them. That's all I want to say. Without being totally disrespectful and being personal and calling you an idiot, I'm just going to assume you just have not used them, because I was also an idiot until I used them. I've never used this character until like last week when I did it on a live stream, and my opinion of them totally changed because I went out of my way to use them and their team, right? Definitely this Goku and this team, just bar none, one of the best like cards and leader skills. Like the entire team was just overwhelmingly good. Giant 8 Power is another top team in the game. You have the leader, which is a 220% leader to all Giant 8 Power category allies, which you have this Goku, this Vegeta, this EZA Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the new LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's a bum, the Super Saiyan 4s that EZA'd, and you have, the time limited buff, sure, but you have this GT Goku, this GT Vegeta, and then further on down here, you do have the Super EZAs for this Goku, this Vegeta, this Super Baby 2. And I did forget to mention that this Super Saiyan 3 Goku also got an EZA. He's been in the game since 2017 and finally got an EZA, which is crazy. Is that 5 years later? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, 8 years later, I can count. 8 years later, he finally got an EZA, and he's very good. But you know what his problem is? He's also just like Super Baby 2, but he does not have he's blocked. He's banned from like so many other different events in the game, but the stuff he's good in, you can use him. But Giant Power, definitely a top tier category. Full Power will always be a good category for the simple fact that almost all the good characters are on Full Power. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is your de facto leader. This guy came out during Golden Week and he just sucks. That's all we'll say about him. But Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, look who he has on his team. LR Omega Shenron, you're not going to run Omega Shenron with super class characters, but he is there. You have Kel and Caulifla. You do have this particular Frieza. You have that Vegeta. You have Jiren. Again, the two Brolys that I never lost with, Family Kamehameha Gohan, which I cannot wait to use him with the new LR. We got Beast Gohan sitting over here. This guy could easy A. He could easy A. These two, oh my gosh, when they easy A, this entire category is going to jump through the roof. This Super Saiyan Gohan and Frieza have had their easy A's during the 10th year anniversary. They're both very good for fights that are dedicated to them. This guy got a super easy A. He's amazing. Just looking down this category, Full Power is definitely a great team in Dokkan Battle. Then you have Uncontrollable Power, which in Broly does lead. If you just look down at his team, it's more of a villain setup and still a very great team to run in 2025. Definitely, because you could build this team so many different ways. You have the two Brolys that can lead this team. I wouldn't suggest bringing Bio Broly to the newest, hardest fights, but you can bring him to like older stuff. Obviously, Super Saiyan Goku is right here. Funny enough, the villain leader of this team is a Super Saiyan and a Pure Saiyan character, so he's going to have links that link up with all of the other Super Saiyans and Pure Saiyan characters. But Uncontrollable Power, definitely another one of those awesome teams in Dokkan Battle. Then you have Final Trump Card, who did get a good, finally, a good carnival. No, this is a yellow coin. Oh, everything I said about Tien and PyCon in the beginning of this video, please erase that from your mind because they're not carnival LRs. But the yellow coin LRs jumped from 150 to 200, which I'm so glad that they did that. But nonetheless, you could run Tien as your leader, and this is all of the characters that are on your leader skill. So anytime you have the same year category allies who are good, like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish, 13. Yeah, you're about 12 to 13 characters deep. This guy is still very good, by the way. In the right situations. I don't know about the new stuff, but he was good on release. So I cannot wait for the Frieza to get a super easy A. But Final Trump Card, definitely a good one. Bond of Parent and Child is so OP and so broken that they have not given this category a new leader since they brought the category into the game, which they released July 2022 on JP. They have not received a leader. That's how broken this category is. They have not received a new leader since this character dropped. They have not got a new leader. That just shows you how OP this entire category is. And they just easy A, so now you can legit run them. Key +4, attacking defense 200, like 220% to HP, attack and defense. And this is the entire wall of characters that this category hits. So every single Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta is when he uses his attack to avenge Trunks' death in the Cell Saga, all the way up to GT, Super, Buu Saga. All those Vegetas are on here. Anything below that moment in Cell Saga, Vegeta's not on this category. But everything else, he's on here. So again, Goku's, Vegeta's, Gohan's, Goten's, Trunks's, Grandpa Gohan, because he was a grandfather to, Goku. So they pretty much threw him on here. But you can see how long of Pan, forgot about Pan. GT Pan to be more specific. Well, no, because Super Pan is on here. Don't ask me why Kid Goku was on here. I guess the connection is to Grandpa Gohan. Hercule is on this category. This particular Hercule in general is very good because he came out this year. He stacks and then he does a Patara What If fusion. But you can see how long of a list this entire category is just by itself. Majin Vegeta has not Easy 8 yet. He's gonna be very good. Earth Protecting Heroes does not need an introduction. Year 10 Vegito is just here to just do what he does. Then we obviously have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Just if he's on the team, you can imagine the entire team is gonna be very good. But just looking through this category, you can build a quick team to get up and running. And there's so many characters on this list that have not Easy 8 or Super Easy 8 yet. So anytime you see characters that have not Easy 8 yet, just be on the lookout that the team is going to be very good. So I just want to make that very, very clear. Inhuman Deeds is finally a team in Dokkan. They spent the last year, the last half of last year, building this category up because you have Lord Slug, you have, AGL, Planet Namek Saga Vegeta, you have this guy who just Easy 8, then you have a LR Mega Shenron. Then look no further than all of the characters that you have available to you that can definitely boost up and, be very good. The clones by themselves, bro. The Rose, this is the best free-to-play team you can build around is these Rose clones. If you can pull Rose, the Carnival LR Rose, you can just do the clones, you off to the races. Like you can legit just build your team just around that. But Inhuman Deeds is in a very good spot. It's a very good villain team. You do need villain characters to do some of the missions and be some things. We have to talk about this Easy 8 for Sen Shenron, which is so freaking ridiculous, dude. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Brody can have 80% damage reduction turn 1. He's just ridiculously crazy. Battle Fate is a category for characters in the Dragon Ball anime or movie that when the last fight starts, that's who is all on this category. So, for example, the Goku and Frieza, when they get rid of Jiren, that's why this card is on here. Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta are on here because they fuse, and then they fight Zamasu, but they do not deliver the final blow, but that is the final battle. Goku and Vegeta clearly are here because I think Vegeta did what he could. So Goku could charge with the Spirit Bomb. Then you have Goku and Kid Buu, who they literally fought at the very end of Buu Saga. Then, of course, obviously these two, they're the last fight. This Goku and Blue Vegeta, which is pretty much this exact same thing, just different parts of the fight. You got Rose, Demon King Piccolo, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You know why he's here. Let's just look at this wall of characters that are here because they are at the last part of the fight. They're just at the last part, and that's why they are here. And the category just runs very long, so that's why this Battle Fate team is just so ridiculous. Next up, we do have tournament participants. They don't have a overwhelmingly strong leader skill or leader character as of yet, but Cell does lead the team, and he is a very good character if used correctly and team built around him. He does support. His domain does support tournament participants, right? If you pop his domain, tournament participant category allies get attack and defense 15%. And then if you are on androids or Android Cell Saga, you get an additional attack and defense 15%, which combines for 30%. So he's also very good. Tournament participants is just so crazy because any character that has ever been in a tournament style fight, which is World Tournament for Dragon Ball Saga, then you have the Cell games, and then you have the filler episode with Pikkon and that Goku, and then you also have the BoJack movie, which also adds tournament participants, and then of course the entire Universe Survival Saga category team. That entire thing is on here as well. So of course you're gonna have a bunch of characters. This hit was like the best character, the best TUR. And him and that kid Goku was fighting for like #1 because they're both just overwhelmingly strong, and then they kind of stack. So that's why they are there. GT Bosses is in like the best state it's ever been. And we still have characters that need to easy A. Like this Tech Super 17 needs to easy A. I don't know why. This is the only dumb part about GT Bosses right now is that you have 2 LR Omega Shenrons. This guy should have literally been Sin that transformed into Omega. I don't know why they went with 2 LR Omega Shenrons. I think that's the dumbest decision in this entire celebration, is having 2 LR Omega Shenrons, right? Now the Legion of Dragons is very good. I just went over Sin. Sin Shenron is very good. This free-to-play Nova Shenron is so ridiculous, especially if you get the correct equips for him. But as good as this category has gotten, it is also character based. They have, like, GT Bosses doesn't have enough villain characters to fill out the team, so they have to get a little creative with how they build it out, because we could have more Shadow Dragons that could actually help. There are some of the machine characters, like from Meta Rildo's crew. They could put them in the game and they could be on GT Bosses. There's a lot of stuff they can do, because obviously they gave us a Frieza and a Cell that also on GT Bosses. It's just a lot of stuff they can do. As you can see, they have the Hellfighter 17, the Super 17 right here, the Fuse. There's a lot of stuff that they can do, like the Cell and Frieza LR right there. They could do what they need to do. It's just GT Bosses is, if you have all of the characters, they are a very good character in Dokkan Battle. And then of course the most broken of all the teams right now has to be GT Heroes, because you have the leader, which is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta himself. Then you also have the Goku and Vegeta. I don't need to tell you guys that they lead the team, and they also have the best support. Like, the character that links with them the best is literally the character you will want them to link with. They're on the same categories. They all have 7 out of 7 links, and they're just ready to go whenever you are. If you have these two linked up together, this is the best rotation in Dokkan Battle currently, right now. Currently. And then you also have Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. And then you have like the GT Super Saiyans, the Easy 8, which are on GT Heroes in Grade A Power. You do have this Pan that supports, but then they also gave us physical Pan right here. That's also really good if you easy at her. Then of course, like the Goku and everybody else that I kind of mentioned earlier. But GT Heroes is in like Super Saiyan 4 Int, Easy A, Gogeta right there. There's still so many characters on this team that have not easy A, like GT Pan. If she easy A right now, that would be like one of the best things ever. If they rearrange some of her stuff, she can be very, very good. Movie Bosses will always be a top tier team because it's Movie Bosses, and it's the only time villain characters can get buffed. They don't have anything brand new right now, but they're also going to forever be a top team in Dokkan. Forever. This is a forever thing. Like, they will forever be top tier. This Tech Janemba just got his Easy A finally, so he's automatically good. And that's kind of how it rolls. But Movie Boss is always going to be a good one. Hybrid Saiyans, we're in the celebration right now with Hybrid Saiyans is just finally getting buffed again. I think we're finally going to be moving into that era of Hybrid Saiyan buffs again, with them being like the most OP team in Dokkan Battle. When I played Dokkan, Hybrid Saiyans was always my favorite team to go to, because there's always a Gohan that just leads the team, that makes the team so runnable and so OP. Sorry, Ultimate Gohan, your redemption arc is coming, bruh. But they just released this stupidly broken Gohan right here. It's stupidly broken. So him, you got the OG best unit ever created character right here. You got Pan, who does support, is it Youth and GT Heroes? Yeah. So when I saw this, I knew some kind of Youth was coming, because both of the Pans kept supporting Youth. So I knew a Youth movement was coming. But if you look at this team right here, obviously it needs to be buffed. They need to be buffed. They need to be buffed. But Gohan, Gotenks, Family Kamehameha, you can do some shenanigans with him. You do have Beast Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, I'm gonna skip Start Off Trunks and go Feature Gohan. This guy could Easy A next year too, but we need the Carnival LRs to Easy A first, and then B Pan could Super Easy A. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan did Super Easy A. These guys just Super Easy A, and they're very ridiculous. But Hybrid Saiyans, just be on the lookout. Hybrid Saiyans and Pure Saiyans are always going to be buffed out the entire game. And now we move to probably one of the most broken teams in Dokkan Battle history that will always be buffed because it is the most popular transformation in all of anime. Super Saiyans. You do have two category leaders, Vegeta and this Super Saiyan trio. I hate them, but their support is undeniable. You have them. Then you have Namek and Goku. They just Easy Aid. Which, if we do get a Kaioken Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan Goku at any point in time, this boy is gonna be so bad, bro. He's gonna be so nasty. But as you can see, Super Saiyans is just one of those categories. Super Saiyans and Fused Fighters are just forever gonna be one of those categories that is always going to be jumping off. Like you can see right here, just me scrolling by all of the crazy characters over the years, all of the characters that are relevant right now. It's just so ridiculously crazy right here. So I'm gonna have all timestamps in this video because there's just no way somebody's gonna watch an almost an hour-long explanation of what to do in Dokkan Battle currently as of August 2025. But this entire video will be helpful to anybody that's like new to the game. Hopefully they don't reset the meta anymore, but just to help you guys with like category rankings, like this new LR Int Gohan Goten Trunks, this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, this Super Saiyan Blue Goku Blue Vegeta, then you have Rose, and then you have the 2 Year 10 LRs with this Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Those are the top LRs in the game right now that you want to go for when you do your summon pulls. If you pull Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he is very clutch. He is my favorite character, not only in Dokkan, but in the Dragon Ball IP in general. This specific Cell Saga Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is my favorite character of all time, just mine. And they didn't give him enough defense, but he's solid. And he has one of the best leader skills in the game with full power. But those are, 10. If you can pull 10, he's very nasty as well. They are a Carnival LR? Yes, they're a Carnival LR. So if you can pull them, they are, if you take your anger out of it, because a lot of people are mad that they do not fuse, which is understandable, but this particular character is so freaking good that you can ignore the fact that they do not fuse. They both do very different things. Like Caulifla dodges, Kel is a defensive damage reduction juggernaut. It's just ridiculous how these characters are. But that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm also just going to end the stream as well. This video will be up at my normal stream time, which is like 3 p.m. CST. I'm gonna drop it at 3 p.m. So right now it just hit 9 o'clock a.m. So 10, 11, 12.